ARIEL HELWANI for Versus.com, being joined by Quentin Sin. Do you remember me? You told me to say hello to you the next time we meet each other in person. I'll give you a keyword, all right? The Little Mermaid. You made fun of my name.
I remember you now. I'm sorry, man.
Made fun of my name. You called me the Little Mermaid.
Yeah, the Little Mermaid. You look like, no, you don't look like the Little Mermaid. Cause she was beautiful. You ugly as hell, but.
You were saying that. You say that I want. You're making fun of me, like being compared to a fish and half woman, all that whole thing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Probably one of those days. How long ago was that?
That was like 2 months ago, man. Yeah.
I meet a lot of people. I do a lot of interviews, and for some reason, I just don't remember a whole lot of people. I used to be one of those guys that remember faces, remember everybody. But now that I meet so many people all over the world, I can't remember nobody unless I already know them. They're part of my family. Sometimes I don't remember them either, because sometimes my family members be asking for money. I forget them real quick. I'm like, oh, who are you? They're like, man, we grew up together. I'm like, I don't know you. They ask for money. I'm like, I don't remember you. Amnesia, homie. I don't know, but, you know.
Now you'll never forget the mermaid. You'll never forget. Man, those are some hard punches, man. Damn.
I remember you now. Ariel, you cool, man. I remember you, man.
All right. Well, let me get you fired up for a quick second. Tomorrow night, UFC 98. Rashad Evans going up against Lyoto Machida.
It's 98 already?
Yeah, man. Rashad Evans said that he thinks Machida deserved the shot before you, more deserving of it. What do you think of that?
Repeat that again.
Rashad Evans said that he thought Lyoto Machida deserved the title shot before you. What do you think of that?
I don't care nothing about that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hell, Lachita is, that's his name, right? Lachita? Because he run all the time. Lachita. Whatever his name is. Machida. He undefeated, man. He been beating folks. His last guy, he finally finished somebody, you know. I had the belt once before. Yeah, let him go get it. Let him go get it. Everything happened for a reason, you know what I'm saying? Whoever gets it, it don't matter. Because when I get in the cage, I'm going to make them splatter. You feel me?
You and Rashad Evans had a very entertaining stare down. My favorite part was when you just kept repeating, watch, watch. Remember that?
I think I remember that.
How is it? It's kind of like annoying after you win a big fight, a grueling fight, and then they bring the next guy in the octagon. It's like, don't you just want to kind of chill for a second?
Right. This is the biggest thing right here. What really upset me that most fans don't even know is that when I fought Jardine, it was actually supposed to be Rashad. He turned down the fight even before he even got anywhere.
Why'd he turn it down?
Because the message I got is that he said he wanted to be champion longer. Because it was right after his fight with, we both fought the same night. And it was right after his fight with, Forrest Griffin. My fight with Vanderlei, a couple weeks later, I think it was 2 weeks went by. Dana White called me and said, hey, we need you to fight on March 7th. I said, okay, who? He said, Rashad. I said, okay, cool. You know, I was kind of reluctant at first. I didn't even want to fight either because, you know, I had hurt my jaw a week before the Vanderlei fight. But I was like, okay, cool, you know, I did it. Then he called back and said, oh, the fight's off, Rashad don't want it. I was like, okay, cool. Then he called me back like a couple days later and said, oh, but you still got to fight. I'm like, oh, Rashad fighting now? He was like, no, we will call you later with my opponent. So I started training. He called me back a couple days later, oh, it's Jardine, Rashad's opponent. I'm like, what the hell? So for him to get in my face after I fought his opponent, and it's supposed to have been him, but you know what I'm saying? He didn't take the fight. A lot of fans don't know that.
Well, now they know.
And I fought 2 fights back-to-back with a hurt jaw, and then Frank Mir gets hurt. Bless you. Don't be sneezing in my interview next time. You wait. I smell gas over here. We're going to blow our ass up over here. I can smell gas. Anyway, like I was saying, I forgot what I was saying because I smell gas and we got people sneezing.
Well, let me ask you a quick question.
No, I'm going to remember right now. Hell wrong with you? Ariel. Then he go get in my face after I took a fight he was supposed to fight. You know, I fought 2 fights with my jaw messed up like that. Then Frank Mir get hurt. Then they moved the fight up. I can't take a fight like that. And then he go disrespect me and say, oh, Lachita was more deserving of a match than me. I don't care nothing about that stuff. I'm like a duck right now. There's like water rolling off my back.
Has the UFC told you that you are the guy who's going to be facing the winner of Machida Evans 100%?
Man, they've been saying that, you know what I'm saying, I gave up a title match. I did UFC FA. I gave up a title match by fighting Jardine. I gave it up. Like, if Jardine would have whooped me, then I've been out of the #1 contender spot. You know what I'm saying? It's like going to Vegas gambling, you know what I'm saying, playing another odds, because, you know what I'm saying, God knows I was overtrained. Anything could happen when you overtrain, you know what I'm saying? I trained real hard for Vanderlei. That's the hardest I ever trained before. That was my nemesis. I had to whoop up on him. And I did a bad fight before that, so you already know I trained like a madman on that. I was doing everything. And then I had to come back and train for Jardine. I peaked 3 weeks before the fight. They messed with me mentally. I was like, oh, man. So.
All right. Final question.
Yeah, what was I talking about? What was I talking about?
Just one last question for Rampage. Yeah, they're doing a lot of
How crazy they were.
Yeah, this my show.
Just took the mic.
Yeah, so like I was saying, so yeah, I'm deserving of the #1 contender. I remember what I was saying now, because I did that. I bust my ass. I did the UFC a favor and took that fight. You know what I'm saying? Rashad didn't take it. I took that fight. And they were complaining about they don't want to fight each other. Rashad and Jardine don't want to fight each other because they teammates. They be twisting each other nipples and shit. You know what I'm saying? They can play with each other nipples all they want. I'm fighting. I'm gonna make it happen.
What do you think
I'm gonna get my belt back.
What do you think of the nipple stuff?
Man, that's kind of fruity tooty to me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you want to take it home? You got the mic.
Yeah, I got the mic. Look here, Versus.
Sign up.
Hey, y'all watching Versus and Rampage pissed. Y'all ain't never seen Rampage pissed like this for real. I'm gonna get my belt back and I'm gonna keep it. And anybody stepping in that cage with me, they gonna get smashed for real. Y'all heard it on Versus. These nuts in your mouth.